Okay, finally we are back. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube and give you a rundown on our train, a layout that we've been working on. It has been a while, but it's not that we weren't doing anything. As you'll see, we have come a long ways from our previous film that we've, movie or whatever you want to call it, that we put out. As you can see, our layout now has a track all laid down, coming through here. As you can see, going on down the line. As we go on down, we got all that connected now. Before we didn't. The one thing we're gonna show you right here, that is a DC. This is a DC track, first of all. Let's make that clear. But we were just testing it out for the very first time, and we hooked it up, and you'll see it run here in a minute. So it actually worked. That's a good thing. So anyway, we come around here, and you see we have a reverse loop coming through, and we got it in here. And everything seems to be working well. Our track here going down the line is all in place. We got our what do you call this, Bob? This part of the track, the run through, or this
well, our escape route.
Escape route.
We'll be able to pull the train into the yard and then come on around the post.
Train will be coming right on down like this, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll go around the post, and it'll come over in this area here. We can take the cars, disconnect the engine, and then we'll switch the engine over onto this track, and then if you notice, we'll just come right around and we can get back on out of here, the track. So anyway, we got it along. We have a little piece of track that's missing here, and as you can see, there has been a lot of work on the yard. And again, this is the first time we've ever done anything like this, so we've really been putting all this together. As you can see, I got the left side, the right side has to be done yet, and that's what we got going here. Bob made a bridge, and I wanted to show you first of all in detail how, look at that, all the detail that goes into that. That's all made out of
these here.
balsa wood.
Balsa wood.
Yeah,
And
kind of toward where they can see the. There we go.
I just put these together, made a whole series of them down here, and that's what I'm using for the supports. Then we just kind of buried it into the foam.
Mm-hmm.
And then this top deck here, I'd made a template, and we captured the curve area there.
If you notice, there is a curve in the bridge. People ask, why is there a curve there? It's because if you look at the table edge, it doesn't go straight. There is an angle. There's a certain degree of a...
I think it's about 8 degrees.
8-degree turn in there,
Yeah.
so that's why our bridge is like that. So
anyway, then just kind of went through and took the template and modified it so that there was a flat piece of I don't know if I used balsa wood or something similar to that to capture that curve. Then I started putting my timbers across there, and then these two outer guide rails, I tacked those on there, which I was able to put a little shim in between this rail here and the railroad tie, and what it did was it blocked the flex track in there. Then I went ahead and made this re-railer here and tacked it down with some CA, and it actually captured the curve, and I was able then to remove both of the shims that I had in here to make that track. Then I was just able to tack down
cool.
the track
Cool.
after I painted it. So this section of track is already all painted, the
That's
rails.
And then what we're going to do, we are going to paint the rest of the rails here, down the road here a little bit. And that's got, you know, if you see it underneath there, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Anyway, and then another thing, we got power. We actually put on some I bought some stuff here, and this here is the let's see, what is that?
It's a DCS 200.
200 local net command station booster. Got that, and underneath here we have our Digitrack,
That's a UR92.
the UR92.
It does the duplexing, the IR, and the what's the other radio. So
that's pretty much, we had to pick up those two items there. So we were able to turn it on. We just hooked it up real quick, and Bob's going to give you a demonstration because this is we turned it on just a few minutes ago and to see if it works, and we just grabbed an old engine that we had as a DC,
an old DC engine.
an old DC engine.
And earlier, Bob said that this was a DC. It's a DCC layout.
It's a DCC layout for sure, but this is a DC just to test it out. You've noticed how we're doing it. We're just simply putting on the. You got to remember also, it's only plugged in to one. Well, yeah, we're going to run into a problem there because we're not all laid out down there.
Let me back up here.
Okay. The main thing all we're doing here is showing one thing, and that is that, wait a minute, are we going to go around that loop?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing we're proving here is that, you know what, the track actually works. Now we haven't wired anything underneath this track, we're just laying the information on here, on the, just leaving the wires right on the track. So anyway, it goes to show it does work, it has been running around, and we're in good shape. And that's it. So this is an update. I know it's kind of long, but it's been a while since we've been on, and we just wanted to show you that, you know what, we're actually got a train that actually runs here. Just an old engine we found just to see if there's electric going through. So we're in good shape. Alright, so anyway, until next time, we almost got all the track laid out, and then we got to move on to another stage. Talk later. Bye.